Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Weins. I'm in Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico. And this is a seafood paradise. Today we're gonna go on an Ensenada street food tour. We're gonna eat tons of shellfish. Another highlight is going to be the original, the place where they invented the fish taco, So welcome to Ensenada. We're gonna get started eating now and I'm gonna share all of the food with you in this video. We're at like the kind of the outskirts, the beginning of Ensenada, but the drive from Popotla was incredible on the cliffs. The views of the Pacific coast are incredible, Baja California.
Seen an opa swim?
Yeah, no.
So opas.
It's not sunfish.
No.
These smaller lights have one fin.
And when they swim through the water, the fin sticks out like a shark. Like people flee.
Oh yeah.
Fear.
It does. They have a lot of them in Hawaii though.
And they got a fin down, yeah.
Or a moonfish. It's a moonfish. Moonfish. That's what it is. I know it was sun or moon. Sun or moon. Moon. That's what it is.
They're goofy looking.
Yeah, they are goofy looking.
Like when they swim,
it does look like a moon with a fin.
With a fin.
This place is in the middle of the neighborhood in Ensenada, on the outskirts of Ensenada, and you come inside. They have a food cart on the inside here, but it's literally in somebody's home. Is it a soup here that they serve?
Yeah, soup.
Okay. So this entire restaurant is dedicated to the opa, moonfish.
Este pescado como para sashimi.
You can make sashimi
Ajá.
with this fillet.
Ajá.
You can fillet it right there.
Estos son los cortes que lleva ella.
That you make.
Este es otro tipo de corte.
Use all the different cut. Great.
Y este es el tipo de carne de la que yo le doy ahorita. Es carne roja y negra.
No, chef is just showing us, and he's the fisherman too, right?
Yeah.
Chef and fisherman, he's showing us the moonfish now. That face, that eyeball, it's like the size of a tennis ball. And those lips, look at the size of those lips.
Oh my God.
Carne fresquecita, pescado fresco. Y
Pescado opa.
este opa, todavía que no está hecho, o sea, lo que es la opa. Crudo. Para que lo conozcan. Y los colores que tiene y cómo es.
Gracias. It's called caldo de opa. So opa is the moonfish. And you can see what's amazing as he dishes it out is that it's like, there's two, like a chicken, there's both dark meat and white meat on the opa fish. And so you come here, it looks like there might be some tomatoes in it, and then it's almost like a stew of a soup. And then you come here, there's garnishings, you can add in your own habanero, there's onions, there's lime, there's cilantro, there's a habanero salsa, and also some like wine sauce that you can add. But first I'll just taste the broth by itself. I can smell cloves in it.
Nose?
Yeah, I can smell cloves, Evan.
It's impressive, Weins.
Did you guys get the accoutrement?
It does taste like cloves. Wow.
That's surprising.
Oh, that's
I didn't see it this coming.
oh, that's wonderful actually.
Paco, you've been redeemed.
The white meat is literally like chicken. It's so fleshy. It's so firm. Oh, and that clove flavor. And then the next thing you have to add is a little bit of wine. Straight up wine into the soup. Oh, wine. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, and then finally like a little squeeze of lime too. Oh, maybe wine vinegar? Or just straight wine?
I think it's straight up wine.
Straight up wine? Let me just taste a... Oh yeah, it's straight up wine. Oh, that's amazing. Did you put wine there?
Yeah, good.
Oh, it's amazing. It gives it that acidity, plus that lime juice, plus the like flakiness of the opa. Yeah, this habanero salsa is incredible too. Spoonful of the habanero salsa. Habanero salsa is incredible.
Right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow. That is.
I love that clove flavor. I love the like simplicity, focusing on the opa. This is such a comforting dish. Muchas gracias.
Gracias por venir. Gracias.
Gracias. Oh. Gracias. Muchas gracias. That was like as comforting as possible in a fish soup. Just the chickeniness of that opa, the meatiness of it, the contrast of the white and dark meat, and just that like the condiments are what make it as well in Mexico. Just the onions, the cilantro, and the salsas. How is it, Paco?
Finishing the opa soup.
Yes.
¿Tiene lo mejor? Ah, bueno.
Excelente, excelente.
Hola, buenas noches.
Ok, hola, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto,
Sabina.
mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, gracias.
Dos grandes. Uno más alto que el otro.
Meeting up with Sabina, the owner here, the amazing, the legendary Sabina.
Aquí estamos.
It's an honor to be here.
¿Qué van a comer?
Pepperoni pizza. ¿Se acabó?
No hay.
Ay. All right, mariscos.
Okay, we'll settle for
Erizo.
mariscos.
Erizo con almeja, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Sí. It's her specialty.
Unbelievable. Anthony Bourdain called this the world's greatest street food stall. Sabina is an amazing lady, and there's just like seafood and tostadas and shellfish just like flying around this cart. I don't even know where to look, but they're just slicing up shellfish, a variety of shellfish. There's different types of clams. There's tostadas just flying around. There's like juices and limes being squeezed. You smell the vibrant aromas. It's like the entire sea on one cart.
¿Chile?
Sí, por favor.
Sale.
¿Qué
A verlo.
recomiendas?
Mira, ponle aquí.
Limoncito, por favor.
¿Muy enchiloso o no?
Muy picante, muy
Muy
picante.
picante, ok.
Muy picante.
Diablito habanero.
Just chorizo.
Peanuts, cacahuate, nuez, almendras, ajo y aceite de olivo. Ahí está. Dame una cuchara, por favor. Ahí está.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Muchas
Ahí está.
Muchas gracias, Sabina.
Nada, hija.
It's like an uni paste on the bottom, a variety of shellfish on top. She sprinkled on some habanero and then also some it's like an almond chili oil on top, a nutty almond chili oil. The weight of that, the toppings on that is one of the most beautiful handheld things I've ever seen in my life. Oh, wow.
Dame una servilleta, hija.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Muy rico.
Ah, claro que le gusta.
Oh, wow.
Aquí está ese también.
I cannot even believe it. Yeah. She's a hero, and she just wiped my lips for me. That's a moment I will cherish for the rest of my life without a doubt. I cannot even believe. And the vibrancy of flavors that are just erupting out of this.
I think you should take a giant bite.
I think we could like cancel all further plans.
Yeah, we're done.
Just eat everything on the menu here.
Yeah.
It's uni.
Uni bath.
It's like uni melting. And this one is just the straight uni. Uni? No, it's uni paste. Uni. But this one is like the pure. The other ones, you start with this base with the uni base, but then add shellfish and other things, shrimp on top. This one is just straight the uni, just to get a taste of it. Uni, you taste the onions, the tartness of it.
Pásame la
sweet. The chili oil. It's so creamy. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. This is something that she's famous for, is these massive clams, which they chop up and then you mix with salsa, and I think there's some lime juice in there too. I'm just gonna, since I don't have a spoon, I'm just gonna drink it.
It was all really Oh, that looks fantastic.
We need to move the band.
Oh, hey, Fernando, you gotta move the band, buddy.
Oh, wow. The juice, the lime juice in there, the natural seafoody juices and the texture of that. Just cooked by the lime juice. It's like a ceviche. Lime, the acidity, the salsa in there. One of the world's greatest street food stalls, and Sabina's energy and friendliness also just like elevates this place to making it so great.
Gracias. Oh, especial. Yes.
I asked Sabina, what should I order? She immediately said, especial, the special.
Pescado.
Oh, pescado.
Tuna ceviche. Ahí nada, ¿sería más o menos? Y eso.
You like a blood clam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pásame cara, un poquito de the shrimp. A little spicy. ¿Y para quién es, chico?
Para él.
Ah, frío. Ah, ok.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Especial.
Especial, una campechana que lleva camarón, pulpo, caracol, callo, pata de mula, almeja y camarones.
Wow. Wow.
Una tostada.
Caracol, gerente, pescado con guión.
Qué rico.
Muchas gracias.
De nada, hija, aprovecha.
Basically every seafood they offer, and then Sabina gave it the salsa treatment and her special sauce treatment, especially her like secret almond oil, nutty peanut oil that just drenched up, just like gives it the edge. Everything just perfectly stacked into the most beautiful tostada you'll ever see in your life. Look at that. I think also one of the joys of eating a tostada is just they're kind of awkward to eat. Actually, you don't really know whether to bite them. They are served with a spoon, but I just like to straight go for it and see what happens. You never know what's gonna happen. That is life-changing. So refreshing. It's so like everything from the sea. It's like the sea on a tostada, and this is the sea on a food cart. Unexplainably delicious. I'm gonna cherish that salsa on my cheek for the rest of my life. It's literally a pyramid of seafood. One more bite from Sabina. Just straight up slice the blood clam, squeeze on lime juice, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of salsa, right? A little bit of salsa, and just a straight up blood clam shot.
That's the right way.
Así merito.
Wow, muy bueno, muy bueno, gracias. Salty, oceany flavor of that, and just contrasted by the lime juice, the salsa, and that salt.
Las patas de mula.
Just like walking around in circles, confused and dizzy right now. It's just so many things. You just want to stand here and eat. Like literally, you can, this is a shellfish paradise of like the freshest, most vibrant shellfish you've ever tasted. The blood cockle shot, the blood cockle shot. Oh yes, it is like
Off the hook.
It's off the hook. It's, we're basically swimming in the sea right now, just on land.
Cheers, Sabina. Cheers, Sabina. You're the best.
Yeah. Truly the best.
Good.
Magical.
I love the texture.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Bueno, Sabina. Con lágrimas.
Muy bueno, Sabina.
¿Ya?
That didn't last.
If we don't leave soon, I think we might even spend the night here.
Listo, 1, 2, 3.
Some salsas from Sabina, from the family. Thank you so much. Thank you, man.
Yes, man.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. And Sabina, muchas gracias.
Gracias, Nico.
Muchas gracias. Oh, that
Esa
was.
es la otra nieta, mira.
Gracias, gracias. I can't talk anymore. That's just a special place. A special, amazing, amazing woman, Sabina.
Big old bite, and then you smile. You smile. You're like,
Oh, hey, thank you. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Oh, we're here already.
It's right around the block.
aquí mero.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, literally we just rounded the corner. It's not even like half a block to the next place. And we're at the next place.
Hola, hola, buenos días. Buenas tardes. Oh, the smell.
I'm not even totally sure what they serve here, but we just walked in here. I just smell like a poof of smoke. I feel some humidity, and we're walking immediately to the back here.
Oh. Awesome.
They're famous for their smoked fish, especially smoked tuna. The pieces of fish they smoked for 14 hours. You can see the fire down here, just like smoking it out in this whole like hut. It's an entire smoker hut, and just huge chunks of fish, huge chunks of tuna.
Se lo lleva para enfrente. Es el muchacho, él se lo va a llevar. Listo, entonces me voy a llevar esto, que es lo que se van a llevar ustedes.
Very good.
That aroma, that smokiness, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, I think we're going back into the main room to try some. Yeah, let's just get it right.
Ma, le das
One
unos
belly and one
taquitos.
eggs.
Ya.
Ah, esos ahorita se los voy a pasar. El de abajo. Y ya sale la pura carnita.
Oh, and the eggs. Oh, it's hot, it's fresh. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's salty and smoky. It's so. It tastes like fish bacon. It's fish bacon.
¿Tienen un canal o algo de comida?
This one is the eggs. It's a little like dry and crumbly, but so smoky, so flavorful again. I'm gonna try my next bite with that squeeze of lime. Oh yeah. Really good with the lime to contrast the saltiness. I did see that bone.
This is not the part that I was
That one is more lean. like a little drier.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Thank you. Such a cool place. I love, yeah, how they smoke it all on spot. You tasted it on spot. That's so freshly smoked. You can just taste the smoke embedded in it. That was delicious. This is the spot, and we are moving on to the next place. Again, that was like a 3-minute drive around the corner at Ensenada. So many things are close, so much condensed food. Next, this is a big event because they didn't actually invent the fish taco, but they are credited with popularizing it, with promoting it, with being the first to really coin the term fish taco and start serving it at a restaurant style to customers. And so we're here. It's called Tacos Phoenix, and it is packed. It's like a food box cart. We're gonna try their fish tacos.
¿Lo quiere con platito?
Gracias.
O primero quiere grabar, digo. Llevo 6.
Cabbage is crucial.
Oh yeah, cabbage.
Crucial. Like, without the cabbage, don't bother. I like to do green on one side and red on the other.
Like strips of fish, they go into the batter. He just fully coats them in batter, straight into the oil, and they deep fry in this like unique pan where the fish can then, once it's finished cooking, she can lift it out onto the rim of the pan to drain and also keep hot and like keep fresh. And then when you order a fish taco, then it's so simple. I mean, it's just the tortilla, the fried piece of fish into your tortilla, and it's really all about these condiments, the different salsas. Cabbage is necessary, it's mandatory. Gracias. An original Ensenada fish taco. Taco de pescado. And again, just like that, perfect, crunchy. Oh, okay. Thank you. And on the tomatoes is necessary. Tomatoes, like a pico de gallo. Tomatoes and onions and cilantro. And then I'm gonna go get some cabbage. The bready crunchiness of that. And it's so hot. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. A must is the cabbage. Here's some of the green salsa. And then the red salsa. And then finally a little bit, maybe the extra picante. The extra spicy. The most spicy one, good. All right, that looks perfect. Okay, and one more ingredient we need topping is like sour cream. A bit of that. All right, perfect. The different salsas. I might have over-cabbaged it though. No. It's that cabbage and the fried lump of fish.
There it is. First bite of the original fish taco.
Again, that's like everything it needs to be.
Yeah.
The simplicity, the sauces, the cabbage. Yeah, the cabbage is a must. The fish, it just melts in your mouth. It's so soft. Simple, delicious, refreshing. Refreshing even though it's fried. And that really is everything it needs to be. I love the way the fish just like melts in your mouth. Okay, final bite. The size of that fish though.
Yeah. Nice. The tortilla looks better. It's got a very unusual cut of cabbage. Right?
Yeah.
Very
shaved.
Yeah, very
fine.
It's like it's been spiralized.
Yeah, I'll have that. So right across the street there's another fish taco stand, which, yeah, they also make fish tacos, and we, just for research purposes, we have decided to walk across the street and try them too for the second fish taco. And it looks really good too. They're frying it fresh in a similar fashion, but the strips of fish almost look like flatter and wider.
Which I like the idea. You get a better
kind of like
ratio.
flatter and wetter, right? Yeah. With a different tortilla. The cabbage is very, very finely shaved. Jeffrey has already dressed it with some of the pico de gallo, some of the cabbage, and some of the onions.
Bang, 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 bang.
You want a taco? ¿Me das otro platito? I'm happy with your red sauce, Tricia. Your first bite? Gracias. Oh, there we go. There we go. Going in. Okay.
Oh my God. Is it better?
I see that.
That's awesome.
Oh, I think it's better.
That breading on their fish is incredible. It's not so fluffy. It has some spice in it.
I refuse to admit
So hot and fresh.
that this is better than the original. I won't do it. I won't admit that this is incredible.
It's incredible. Like the fish melts in your mouth again. Well, the fish, it's almost like a different type of fish almost.
Yep.
Like the one they're using at the place across the street is more buttery, and it's like a more like breadier coating, deep fried coating. This one is more firm, the fish, less breading, and tastes more spicious.
Yes.
The tortilla is like nice and charred.
Better
A tortilla is nice and charred, yeah. A tortilla. And then like similar toppings, I'd say. Salsas are good all around. But that is tasty, simple, flavorful. That's fresh. That's delicious.
I saw your face. That one must be better.
Oh man.
The cabbage and that like mayonnaise sour cream.
Is he gonna mayonnaise sour cream better?
Paco, how do you like it?
Very good. Less
Breading.
bready, and you can taste better the fish.
The fish, yeah. It's almost worth getting one for the road here.
We're not gonna eat for like maybe an hour.
It's gonna be a while, yeah. And with that fish taco, 2 fish tacos, one across the street from each other, that completes this brief, quick, but extraordinarily delicious and historic and memorable and hospitable and just ultimate pillar food tour, street food tour of Ensenada. The people are friendly, the food incredible, it's so laid back, and just the quality of the seafood, the quality of the shellfish will just blow you away. And the highlight, really, not even joking, one of the greatest, one of the best street food stalls in the world. Sabina, she is a legend. She's a culinary hero. And when you are, she is worth coming to Ensenada. I would just go straight to Sabina, to her stall. Eat as many tostadas as you possibly can. And also a huge thank you to Jeffrey Merrihew. I'll have his link in the description box for arranging this tour, and to Scott. He's gringo in Mexico. He blogs about food. He loves Mexican food. I'll have all their links in the description box below, and also Paco for taking us around. And I want to say a huge thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe now, and also click the little bell icon so you get immediately notified of the next video that I publish. Good afternoon, goodbye from Ensenada, and I will see you on the next video.